Hey friends, today I thought we would create some embellishments using the Hobby Lobby Peace, Love, and Happy Vibes. I picked this up on a recent haul. You get so much paper in here, 3 of each of the designs, and I also picked up the clear stickers and foam stickers and ephemera to go with this collection as well. And then I picked up a big bunch of trims that kind of match the colors. And so I was sitting down today just having some fun with my scraps and my paper punches, and I made some like award banners with the scraps and some of the pieces from the collection. There's not a lot of small pieces in here, so it kind of makes doing embellishments a little difficult, but you could bring in another like retro happy vibes type collection, or take the clear stickers, which has some smaller ones, and back them on white cardstock to create some ephemera. But here's one. Used one of the ephemera pieces, a flower from my stash, and a little sentiment. And this one I have one of the foam stickers and this really fun trim. So let's make some together. So what I have is I've got some punches. I've got a 2-inch and a 1.5 inch. You could use any size that you want. You could use a regular circle. You could use a heart, a star, whatever shapes you want. These are just the 2 that I pulled out. Then I have a bunch of trim and ribbon, just scrap pieces from my little scrap jar. I've got a bunch of different paper, some glitter paper, and some paper from the collection, my scraps. I've got these Bella Boulevard word salad sticker sentiments, some scissors, my foam tape, and my hot glue gun. So let me see, my little end of my foam tape fell out. So first thing I did was choose a paper for the background. I think I'm going to do this one, and I punched it with the larger punch. And let's do one of the colorful ones. I have such a hard time punching with one hand. All right, now I'm going to save this because we could use some of that. All right, and let's do maybe... See, I don't have enough of the pink. Oh, let's do one of the rainbow maybe. Do I have enough of the rainbow to do 2? No, the rainbow is going to have to be a centerpiece. So let's do this one. All right, there we go. So those are our big back pieces. And what I did was, because it was kind of messy in the back, I just added another piece in the back to kind of cover up all the layers. And so you can kind of see that dimension there. If you wanted to like glue these flat, you could. I just kind of left mine layered like that. Now I do have some strips already, this about the size that I need here. So let's see if we can find ones. Maybe we'll use this one, and maybe we'll pull the blue. Let's do, maybe those 2 are the same size. All right, so those will be our tails. And then I think I'm going to do the pink glitter, and I'm grabbing my 1.5 inch. And we're going to punch out 2 pink glitter circles. And we are done with our punches. And I could make this, but I've got these already cut out. So you know what? We're going to use those. So let's trim these down a little bit. And I just trim these by hand. I didn't like use my paper trimmer. I wasn't looking for like perfection, or I wasn't worried if my lines weren't perfectly straight or anything like that. Just using the scraps I had in my stash. So I want these two ends to be roughly the same size. And these little pieces here, I'm just going to chuck, but I will keep this one in case I want to create a master board. And I think these two are a little bit too wide. So let's just trim a little bit off of those. All right, now we need to create our little banner ends. And I think I want to redo this one a little bit. All right, so we have those. And then if you want to make it go like, you know, if you want to make it go faster, you could layer these two and cut them. And then you have both of your little banners done. So what I did was figure out how I wanted my banners to look here. You know, if you want them further apart or if you want them together, but I want a little bit further apart because I want to add some trim. So let's do maybe this pink here, and then maybe one of the fun trims. So we'll do that here. And then I did pull some lace because I thought it would be fun to use lace, but I'm not liking how this lace is laying. So let's use this, and we'll use this other fun trim maybe for this one. All right, so the first thing I did was kind of attach these two together. Just to keep them from moving around too much while I'm laying the trim down. It just helped me. You don't have to do this. You can skip this step if you want to. Now we're going to lay down the first ribbon. And I want it to be a little shorter than the other two. And then we're going to layer on this other one. Now, if you want to glue them, if you want to glue this completely down the middle so it doesn't move, you could do that as well. So I did that on this one. I glued this down and made this like one piece. But on this one, I left both of the ribbons kind of loose. So that's completely up to you how you want it to look. I think I am going to add a little bit of glue and lay this down so it stays kind of in the middle there. And then let's repeat the process with the other one. I think I swapped my, I think this one was supposed to go here and this one was supposed to go here, but I'm not sure. All right, and I'm going to add a little bit of glue at the bottom to kind of hold this one in place as well. Doesn't have to be perfect. Then once you get this glued, I just took and trimmed this. And then I will keep, I'm just going to chuck these. The little pieces are just a little too little for what I normally use. Now we have our little tails done. We can go ahead and add down our top piece. So now here's when you need to decide which piece you want to be the top. And I think I want to do the more colorful one on top here. I'm going to add a bunch of glue and add this where you want it to be. And then I want to do, I think I want the yellow one on top because we have a lot of blue going on already. Let's bring in some yellow. And then what I did on the back was just added some glue. Need to put in a new glue stick. And then you want to try to match this up as best you can. There we go. And then we're going to do the same thing for this one. And I think that just finishes off the embellishment. All right, there we go. Now we can decorate. Here comes the fun part. So what I did for my little 1.5 inch scallop circles is I did pop them up because I wanted to have some layering and dimension. And I think I would like to add maybe a little bit of trim behind these two. So I have a bunch of cute eyelash type trim with my bundle. So let's see if I can add any of that. I'm going to grab my Ad Tech. And I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive around. So I really want the fringe to stick out. So I'm just working it around my circle. And then let's trim the extra. Not perfect, but it's going to be okay. All right, there we go. And let's add this down. All right, let me find a different one. Let's do maybe this one. I think this is more of like a purple. And this collection doesn't have a lot of purple, but I think it will work. I'm going to add a little bit of glue here. I want to make sure this stays. And then you'll just have a little bit of that peeking out. And let's add this on here. We have a little bit of like this purplish color in this trim here. So I think this will work nicely. All right, they're turning out cute. I like the added, trim underneath. It just gives the embellishment a little something extra. So let's decorate. I do have a little rainbow. I've got a little mushroom. We could do a mushroom on one and a sentiment. We could do a rainbow and a mushroom. Let's do a rainbow and a mushroom. So I'm going to add a little extra glue. I'm going to put my rainbow kind of diagonal, and then we're going to add our mushroom. But I'm going to grab a little piece of foam tape just to pop up that one corner. And let's see, we need a little bit of foam tape on this one corner here. Add a little bit of glue. And we're going to add our mushroom. Oh, that's really cute. I wish there was more of these smaller embellishments. Because are smaller pieces, because I love creating embellishments. But the clear stickers have a lot of smaller things. If you wanted to put those on white cardstock and fussy cut them, there's a lot of different pieces as well that you could use. All right, so that's cute. Now we need to do this one and see what I have small. I have another one of these flowers. And here's another one of those mushrooms. We could do another mushroom. But do we want to do 2 mushrooms? Well, the mushroom is small. I really like the flower one. Let's do the flower one again and save the mushrooms. So let's pop up our little flower. I'm going to kind of repeat what I did on the other one. So we're going to pop that up, and then I'm going to go into my flower stash, and let's see if I have another one of these flowers. I've got a darker blue, or here's a lighter blue. I wish I had these in pink. All right, so let's repeat and let's do that. So let's put a little bit of glue. We'll add that there. All right, now we need to add a sentiment. You don't have to add a sentiment, but I really like adding sentiments. So I want something small. We could bring in orange to this one, and so we have smile, because it needs to be small enough to fit here. Beautiful here now, full of joy. See if that would fit. Yeah, we could get the full of joy to fit on that one. And this one, maybe, I think I have a light blue. This whole thing is falling apart. So we got a light blue here. Let's see, we have cheese, best of buds. Is that too big? It looks like it might be a little bit big. Let's see, let's do something. Let's do friends. All right. Don't you guys miss Tuesday morning? I definitely miss Tuesday morning. All right, now let's do a little bit of adhesive here, and I'm going to add this like catty-cornered like I did on the other one as well. And we'll just put our friends there, and then this one, I think we might need a little bit of foam tape. So let me grab a little piece of foam tape. I got a glue string attached to me. All right. These are so quick and easy and great for using up your scraps. So let's add that there. Now you can go back in if you want and add some gems. I just added a few. Let's do maybe a pink one there. And we'll add a little blue one here. Not too many because this is a small embellishment. It's already got a lot going on. How cute are these? So thanks guys for stopping by and crafting with me today. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon. Bye.